What's going on, Attacker Squad? It's your boy Roman, aka Mr. Enemy 343, and season finale time, baby. Freaking Redo a Healer, episode 12. Let's actually share some thoughts about this. And I gotta say, this was actually just one of the most messed up things that I've ever heard. I've ever seen, but basically, hearing that women are actually more interested in Redo a Healer, of all things, it's just absolutely mind baffling because I actually do actually respect women, and there are some females out there that actually do like, beautiful anime women, and yet these Puritans would actually screech internalized misogyny. Oh, dear freaking God in heaven. Just stop with the internalized misogyny crap. Because A, nobody cares. B, you're just actually saying trigger words just so you can actually make yourselves feel relevant. And C, I doubt any of this is actually relevant to you people. You're always actually making yourselves look like the victims when you're the oppressors. Because studies show that people who actually virtue signal are the sociopaths. But anyway, let's get back to the episode in hand, shall we? So, I'm really hoping and fingers crossed that we do get a season 2. Because I would love to actually see what happens next, because I want to see freaking what Kiara's got planned for Bullet, because he's coming after him. What other types of goody goody gumdrops are gonna fall in Kiara's hands? I do apologize for the flashing there, guys. Somehow my phone is actually just kind of like picking up light and then turning it light and dark, light and dark, light and dark. So apologies for that. Just pay no attention to it. So let's get to this, shall we? Hang on. Let me just try to get some better light here. Okay. Anyway. So it turns out that Norn actually started causing a massacre amongst all the humans and demons that were living in the village. And Kiaru decides to actually, go on a rampage, killing off any soldiers that are actually doing Norn's bidding. And ooh, friggin' just seeing someone actually try hitting someone using a shoe knife with a freaking poison tip blade. That doesn't work on Kiara since, his since he actually got, the stone that was actually originally Ragnarok from Blade. It actually allows him to actually remain immortal. So basically any damage done to him automatically gets converted just like that. But it turns out that he actually used his healing magic to actually heal the archer hero. But it turns out he actually freaking imploded. And oh boy, was it freaking just gruesome. And the only thing that was left were like entrails and maybe an eyeball. And I really don't know if that's actually going to fall under the standards of freaking what I want to say there, YouTube. So I'm trying to be careful about that. I wish I could go into more details, but let's just say that it doesn't end well for Norn, because we do get a little bit of Alabama in the mix of the episode between Flair and Norn. Let's just say, ooh, I so look forward to actually seeing the uncensored version of it myself, because I prefer uncensored. I am a man of culture, after all. Don't like my tastes? Deal with it. So it turns out that after having a little bit of fun with Norn, he actually erases her memories, just like how he did, like with Flair. And then she becomes like a little sister figure, mind you, with certain interests. But I just really want to see freaking season 2 because there's a lot more like stuff that we actually need to actually get. And I really hope to God that we do get like some proper closure with the series, because this actually just kind of ended off on a cliffhanger. I still want to see Bullet get his comeuppance as well. I want to see the king actually fall to Kaoru and all that. I hope we get some more Yum Yums freaking in the next season, because surprisingly enough, like I said before, it turns out that women are just as much interested in redo a healer as men are. And truth be told, women are actually more perverted than men. The known fact. And I can actually simply say these Puritans are probably going to freaking lose their minds when season 2 comes around, if it ever comes around. I hope it does come soon. I hope we actually freaking get, the proper closure we need. And all this kind of good stuff. But all in all, let me know what you think down in the comments down below. Like and share this video if possible. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell for future updates. Also, feel free to check out my podcast, Talking with Anime with Mr. Anime 343. I'll be leaving a link in the description as well. And just remember these 3 things, guys. Respect the waifus, enjoy your fandoms, anime is freedom. Until the next one, this is Mr. Anime 343 saying, sayonara, everyone.